Want to know which UK theme parks you should and shouldn't visit in a matter of minutes? I've got you covered. Hello and welcome back to ThrillNet, and welcome to the first ever episode of One Take of Thrills, the series in which I bring you everything thrill related in the UK and beyond in one take. Now, I'm not going to lie to you, this video and this series is a bit of a last minute one because a YouTuber called Theme Park Mad copied the video idea for the video I was going to publish today. Well, that's not completely true, but I'll save that story for another day because I said at the start of this video that it's only going to be a few minutes long, so I'll keep that promise for you guys. Anyway, this series is essentially going to be about what the title suggests. I'm going to ramble a lot about theme park related stuff and do it all in one take. And I'm going to limit myself to 4 minutes per video to do that. Now, the point of me doing this series is one, so that I can test myself and how good I am at saying things properly without getting words muddled up in one take. And secondly, my aim is to get a summary of everything you need to know about theme parks here in the UK across to you guys in as short a time as possible. I understand that sometimes some of you may not have the time to spare to sit through a 15-minute video of me rambling about Alton Towers and how it's overrated. Sorry, Alton Towers fans. So in these videos, I'm essentially going to give you more generalised summaries of UK theme park related aspects than can be found in my other videos on the channel. So essentially, you'll be getting a lot of information in a very short space of time, except it'll be quite generalised information. However, this will allow you then to pick up on things you're particularly interested in and then go and watch other videos on my channel that cover those aspects in more detail. In this video, I'm going to be sharing my opinions on each of the 4 Merlin parks here in the UK, those being Alton Towers, Chessington World of Adventures, Legoland, Windsor and Thorpe Park, so that you can get a general idea of how good each of those parks is. This will then allow you to establish whether you should or shouldn't visit each of those 4 parks. And guess what? If you find you're particularly interested in Alton Towers, for example, you can go and check out my playlist of videos that I have on this channel all related to Alton Towers, so you can find out more about the place. But without further ado, I'm going to go through each park individually in relation to how good and bad it is and what it can do to improve. I'm going to put a 4-minute timer at the top of your screen so you can see the time counting down. So, let's get started. Okay then, we're going to start off with the Merlin park most local to me, and that is Alton Towers. So this is located in Staffordshire, obviously in the Midlands, and yeah, this is my favourite out of the 4 Merlin parks that I've visited, because I should only mention that I've only visited 3 of them, and yeah, it's a really good park. I know I do slate it a bit sometimes, but in reality I really do enjoy visiting the park. You've got like the first 14 looping roller coasters, Smiler. You've got a brilliant selection of roller coasters, but it does lack flat rides and, in my opinion, dark rides. I know you have like Jewel and Hex, but I think Hex is a bit overrated and Jewel's just not very good. But yeah, it really needs flat rides. They've obviously gone with the Retro Squad this year that's sort of improved that, but I think the main improvements that put Towers down below Blackpool Pleasure Beach, my favourite park in the UK, which isn't a Merlin park, is the fact it doesn't have any flat rides and water rides as well, because they got rid of the flume, and they've only got the Rapids ride there now. But yeah, I definitely recommend visiting. It's got rides for both families and thrill seekers. You got CBeebies Lands, and obviously the big roller coasters for the thrill seekers. It's a bit lacking on the middle ground, but you know, for someone who's not quite CBeebies age but not quite ready for the thrill rides, there is a bit for you to do. It's not the best for that though. Right, next we're on to Chessington World of Adventures, and I really don't like this park. I visited it 2015 was the last time I visited it when I was younger as well. I'm just not a fan of it, yeah, it's terrible. I think it's got some good roller coasters like Vampire, Dragon's Fury. I've not actually got the credit, but Rattlesnake as well. What's the other one? Scorpion Express, but it's just not very good at all. The staff are rude, the disability access is shocking, because for those who don't know, I'm visually impaired, so I make use of disability access. It's just terrible. I don't think it has a particularly good lineup. It's got some, alright family rides. It's got Tiger Rock, really good log flume, so it's good on the water ride front. Some little flat rides that are pretty forgettable, like a chair swing that you can just find at other places. But, it's alright, I suppose. But and it's only got 2 dark rides. Gruffalo, they've ripped out Bubble Works, which I can't forgive them for, and what's the one, Tomb Blaster, that one's alright, but yeah, I don't like it. I wouldn't care if it got burnt down, or I shouldn't say that. I can't believe I said that, but it's one take, so I have to leave it, not burned down, but just closed. Like, don't burn it down, but I wouldn't care if it closed, you know. And, I mean, the rides, half of them could go to Legoland. I know Legoland's a kids' park, but half of them could go there, like, literally, and they'd still fit, I think. But yeah, and then that Croc Drop, that's just overrated. I can't believe everyone's hyping that up. It looks rubbish. It's just a kids' drop tower with some half-decent theming piece. Wickerman's piece. So next we're on to Legoland. Not a lot I can say about this one. Only got 1 minute left on the clock now as well, so I have to be quick. It's alright, but it gets too much investment. It's good kids' ride, so definitely go there if you have kids. Don't bother with Chessington. Go to Legoland instead. I think it's better. Needs a new roller coaster though, because it's only got Dupo Dino, which barely has any capacity. And it's got 2 others. Dragon's decent family coaster, the other junior one, Dragon's Apprentice. But it's got Log Flume like Pirates Falls. It's got a Rapids ride. Chessington missing the Rapids ride. It's the only Merlin park that doesn't have one, but it has a Log Flume. Definitely, you know, visit. It's good, and it has the mini land, which is really impressive as well. So now we're on to Thorpe Park, and I'm really running out of time here. Thorpe Park in Surrey. This is like the thrill seeker of the Thorpe Park. It's got loads of big roller coasters like Stealth, the UK's fastest roller coaster. Loads of decent flat rides, loads of good water rides. Like, it's got the full, like, sort of selection, you know what I mean. And all 7 seconds left, but it does need a new coaster. Not an RMC, another coaster. Oh my word. Oh, we've run out of time. I'm so close, but I'll just finish quickly. I know this is a 4-minute thing, but I'll just finish. So another roller coaster. I think something like an Intamin Hyper Coaster would be good, because it has a lot of inversion focused coasters. It is due a new ride, and I know they had Darren Brown, but that was a bit of a failure. But it is due a new ride. So yeah, an Intamin roller coaster going from Swarm Island over to Old Town. Why not? Intamin Hyper. You'd have loads of ejector airtime. It'd be unique for the UK. Or an Intamin Blitz. Just something airtime focused. I mean, an Intamin Blitz is less airtime focused, but I think a Hyper would be the best. Even if it's just breaks 200 foot mark, you could still do a lot with it. And I'm way over time here, nearly a minute. But yeah, there you go. That's my summary of the 4 Merlin parks. I actually think Thorpe will be my favourite in the UK. It's the only one I'm not visited though, obviously. But yeah, in summary, you know, Alton Towers, great for families. Definitely give that a visit. No matter how old you are. Thorpe Park's more the thrill seeker sort of park, so if you are family or younger children, don't bother with that. Chessington, I don't think it's worth it in my opinion, but you know, if you're into your coasters, like, definitely go there for to get the coaster credits. But I think Legoland is personally the better family park, and as I said, you know, there's not much difference between Chessington and Legoland, but Legoland's just aimed at a slightly younger audience. But there you go, that's my say on the best and worst Merlin UK theme parks. So there you go, I failed miserably there to cover everything in the time limit, but this is the first video in this series, so please do let me off. Once again, I would like to apologise for my comments surrounding Chessington and that I wouldn't care if it got burnt down. Obviously, this is a one-take video, therefore that comment is still in there. However, I meant to say I wouldn't care if it closed down. Even if the park was to close down though, I'd still want the good rides such as Vampire and the rest of the coasters to be relocated to other parks and not just be destroyed and used as scrap metal. However, I wouldn't wish a fire on any park, and especially with Chessington having animals, their welfare is very, very important, and I wouldn't wish anything bad on any of them. But I do hope that this video has helped you establish which Merlin parks are ideal for you, and if none of them are ideal, then you could always check out my theme park here in this room. Oh my word, this is so intense! Anyways, be sure to smash the like button on this video or else Chessington's tigers will eat you up. Be sure to click the icon at the bottom of your screen to subscribe to ThrillNet for everything thrill related in the UK and beyond via the internet. Be sure to click the video in the top right of your screen to find out all about Alton Towers' brand new for 2021 Mardi Gras event. I'm Ben, thank you so much for watching ThrillNet, and I'll see you next time.